This is the X Sports Network. Going the distance with local sports, covering the Loretto Mustangs, Summertown Eagles, and Lawrence County Wildcats. Basketball, football, baseball, and more. This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome everybody to Loretto High School. Time for the Loretto Jamboree. Our first game of the day will feature the Eagles of Summertown taking on the Hornets of Huntland. AJ Good joined alongside by Hayden Burks, Clint Brazier. Long time no see, man. It's good to have you back here in the booth.
I had to escape.
You had to escape the busyness of life and the barber shop. It's good to have you back out here once again.
It's good to be here. I mean, it doesn't feel like football season because we're all up here sweating pretty good, but you gotta love jamborees. I got to watch a lot. I didn't know the finish till last night. I didn't know the special teams, but it was y'all put on a good show last night doing your Exports Live from Lawrence County, and I watched bits and pieces of it, but it's good to be here. I want to give just a quick shout out to. We do have new, as I'm sure we've talked, y'all have talked on Exports Live, Dan Winfrey. I think probably the best hire you could have gotten in a certain situation. I do want to give a big shout out to assistant coach Jason Busby. Last year, Coach Rick Rice was basically our coach for a year and a half, but he never was on the sideline.
2 games, right?
Yeah, and so I do want to give a big shout out to Jason Busby, who just kind of held that thing together until we got the right man in charge, and I think kudos to our new principal, Mr. Brian Porter, for making that hire.
And I was actually going to lead into that here with Dan Winfrey, new head coach. People know him over at Lawrence County. He's got a state championship to his name, and just like you mentioned, Clint, couldn't find a better person to lead this Summertown program.
Just nothing else. I don't know how good Summertown's going to be this year. I think it was going to be another rebuilding year, but the main thing you've got right now is a mentor. You've got somebody that knows what they're doing, and you've got a really good sophomore, freshman, and middle school bunch. So it's going to be exciting to see here in a few years.
Well, Sean Kimmons takes the kick. Looks like we're just going to bring it out here to the 30-yard line. That's why they got the chain set up here. Both teams a year ago finished 2-8. Summertown went 0-5 in their region, and Huntland went 0-6. So in these 2 games, Clint, we got a battle of 2-8 teams and 2 playoff teams from a year ago, as the nightcap will feature Loretto and Richland. So new look kind of Summertown team, made the playoffs 2 years ago. They won or tied for the region. And getting a new shot here as Huntland will go under center here, out of the wing tee, up the middle, and right off the get-go, the interior of the Summertown defense, Caden McCroy, a freshman, making a play right off the get-go for about a minimal loss of about half a yard.
Corey, he can get through a gap. Also, somebody to watch, Ty Bryant. Ty Bryant's just kind of been a speedster for Summertown the last couple of years on that playoff team. He's the senior now. But Ty's really bulked up over this offseason. If you can see him, he kind of looks like Wes Welker out there. He's really a slot receiver, but he's really bulked up too, playing in the defensive secondary.
Interviewed him during our preview, and he looked way bigger than normal. Off the right side, big gain here for the Hornets, and he will get that one to about the 38-yard line. On the carry was Grant Jennigan, the sophomore. So that will bring up about, after the 8-yard gain, will bring up a 3rd and 2. Good numbers out here this year, looks like, Clint. Got a lot of guys here on the sideline. I know numbers have been an issue at Summertown at times, but already looks like they got a good core right here and plenty of young guys.
I don't know if we're having technical difficulties or not. Do you think we're good, Kevin? All right, Kevin thinks we're good. We'd gotten word that somebody can't hear us, but if it was Coach Simbeck, he probably just don't have his volume turned on.
Carry up the middle there. Jaron Kinslow, the senior, will get enough for a first down off the 3-yard gain. Hornets will get a 1st and 10 from the 42.
Is this kind of how they ran it last night?
Yeah, they
not
just,
so many series. You just play till
it's 2 quarters
and just play.
Just play. Yeah,
Gotcha.
just play 2 quarters.
Don't get too physical though.
Under center is Evan Keller, another senior here for the Hornets. Now, the first game, we got 2 teams predominantly wear blue. In the next game, 2 teams will predominantly wear black. So,
yeah, Richland will have that.
Got that
orange in there mixed in.
Toss over here to the right side.
Good open field tackle by Bailey.
Kason Bailey. We've called his name a lot the last couple years. Good job there. Going to be a minimal gain of about 2 to bring up 2nd down and 8. It's Colston Ringer, the junior, with the carry.
You know, Clint, so far we've talked about Summertown and how it's going to be kind of a rebuild season, you know, even though this is their first series of the season. But so far you got to like what you see on the defensive side.
Well, and last year the record was just 2-8. But if defense wouldn't have been 0-10,
a lot of one-score games,
and it was they just couldn't put it in the end zone. They couldn't score any point.
Throwing this one up for Kimmons, and just out of his reach. Good defense there on the back end by Logan Love, the junior for Summertown.
Well, that was a rainbow pass.
That was a jump ball there. Is trying to find Kimmons down the left side. Bring up a 3rd and long here from the Hornets from their own 44-yard line. Guys are battling the heat up here in the press box in a wasp nest.
Right.
Our producer extraordinaire, Kevin.
He was about to spray that thing and soak those people down there in the stands.
And fumigate everybody up here. We would have been broadcasting from where we did a night ago.
We'll blame it on Michael. He's not here.
Well, Michael's over there to the left. Yeah. I'll try and find Kimmons again. Out of his hands, incomplete. Be a 4th down, just a little bit high, the pass from Keller to Kimmons. So it looks like the punt team will come on the field. So after a 1st down, we'll have a punt situation coming up. Looks like we'll have Bailey and Bryant back deep to return here for Summertown. Punted away will be Cannon LaFavors. Everybody's ready. Here's a snap, a little high that goes over his head.
I bet they won't let that. I bet they'll just have. Yeah. They're going to let him kick.
Yeah.
Morris actually gets a good punt away. Bryant will field it, makes the catch there at the 33 or 34-yard line. That's where the Eagles will take over 1st down and 10. Our first chance here to see Dan Winfrey's offense for the first time this season.
It'll be interesting. I'm anxious to see how many different. Of course, it's a Jamboree, so you're probably not going to show a whole lot anyways. And I also want to see how much he uses Ty Bryant, because I could see Ty lining up in a Wildcat. I could see him taking direct snap. I could see him in the backfield. I could see him all in motion. It's going to be interesting to see.
Yeah, and then also we talked about last night, AJ, Michael, Dusty, and we all talked about, Clint, of how some of these guys, you know, they're going to be fighting for competition to see who's going to be stepping up this year for Summertown.
James Stroll, the quarterback here, and he's got an open man, but it's picked off. Went through the hands of Logan Love, and it's going to be Kimmons taking it the other way, knocked out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 27-yard line, so went through the hands of Love right into Kimmons' breadbasket.
It's a beautiful pass. Yeah. Stoll kind of started getting the majority of the snaps last year toward the last 4 or 5 games. And you can tell he's worked, and Love came over and just kind of said, hey, that's on me. And it did. It just went right through his hands.
That was a good play, good ball.
First play, let's go.
Yeah, make the catch. I mean, it's kind of been the opposite of what we've seen the last couple of years. We've seen some wing tee, a lot of option. They'll spread it out every now and again, but to come out 4 wide, 2 receivers each side, it's a little different.
Now defense got to get another stop.
Keller under center here for Huntland. Be a quick handoff up the middle, and another good stop there by Caden McCroy, making the stop on Luke Yarbrough.
He's having a good game so far.
Yeah, you've called McCrory's name out several times.
Yeah. 1 yard gain will bring up 2nd and 9. Noticing something here for both sides, guys. A lot of youth on the field. Calling a lot of freshmen, a lot of sophomores for Summertown, doing the same thing for Huntland as well.
Yeah, I don't know about Huntland, and I haven't even looked at their roster. I know you've got it on your iPad, but Summertown, I know everybody's pretty excited about this middle school and freshman bunch.
Keller under center, out of the wing tee. He's going to roll out to his left. He's going to find Kimmons.
Another jump ball.
Kimmons
Looks good.
is open, makes the catch in the back of the end zone, and that will be a touchdown for the Hornets. So Kimmons comes up with the interception, then turns it into a 26-yard touchdown on the back end.
Yeah, they just let him go one-on-one to the end zone.
That was a good ball, guys, in the back of the end zone, well thrown, and Kimmons went up and did what he had to do, high-pointed it.
I thought Ty Bryant defended it about as well as you can defend it, and size does matter sometimes.
In football, it does. 6-0's the score. 7:20 here remaining in the first quarter clock. Graham Morris on to tip the extra point. Kick is up.
That's good.
And on top of the barn, and no good. I think he missed that one to the right. So 6-0 here is the Huntland lead. And while we change possessions here, we'll take a short break on the X Sports Network.
Like you, our roots are in Lawrence County, providing banking for every stage of life since 1934. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank has been not just your bank, but also your friend, helping you with home loans, consumer and auto loans, and your everyday personal banking needs. Lawrenceburg Federal offers you a warm smile and personal experience, as well as the conveniences of modern-day online banking, mobile banking, and telebanking. Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, your neighbor and friend, located at 118 West Gain Street, next to the courthouse.
Whether it's popcorn, biscuits, or automotive, you need the right ingredients to achieve the best results. Heritage Automotive is proud to serve our community with a continually growing inventory. We also help our community grow by contributing to a vibrant economy, which helps build schools. I'm Keith Durham, and I'm the General Manager here at Heritage Automotive, and it's my job to make sure that you're 100% satisfied. Heritage Automotive, your hometown Chevy and GMC dealer.
And back here at the Loretto Jamboree, a 26-yard touchdown from Evan Keller to LaShawn Kimmons. Makes it 6-0. The extra point was no good. Not doing any returns on kickoffs or punts, so Ty Bryant fields it. And they will take over 1st and 10 from their own 30-yard line, will the Summertown Eagles. So their first play went 4 wide receivers. Good pass, good protection, just went through the guy's hands, turned into an interception. Then 2 plays later, we ended up with a touchdown.
Yeah, I'd like to see that same formation. Maybe go the opposite side and see what's there. Look the opposite side anyways. They are going to have 4 receivers.
And like we talked about yesterday and you talked about earlier, Clint, like some of these guys, they're not going to throw everything they've got in this game. But, hey, you just want to try something new every once in a while.
Hand off to Miles Green. Not much room to go, and they're going to mark him right at the original line of scrimmage. No game will make it 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, that delay, that was just a little too much of a delay. And nothing going there.
Just like you mentioned, they're not going to show too much here in a jamboree. Are going to go 3 receivers to the right now. Green to Stoll's right out of the shotgun. Stoll roll out to his right a bit, feeling some pressure, gets out of it. And we do have a penalty flag down, and Stoll gets brought down at the 33. More than likely, guys, that's in the area of holding, so this might be coming back for the Eagles.
Stoll got up a little gingerly there, too. It's not what you want to see.
They're going back. Summertown up 5 yards. Yep.
Holding called here against Summertown.
You're right, Clint. He's got just I believe it looks like his left ankle. He's got a little limp to him.
This one's going to get marked all the way back to the 20-yard line, so it's going to be 2nd down and 20 here for Summertown. 6:33 left here in the first quarter clock.
See if we can get some protection right here. calling up. Let her fly. It's a jamboree.
Yeah. Run a bunch of plays you wouldn't run this season. You want to see that triple reverse
Well,
pass.
yeah. Honestly, it would shot maybe a screen to Bryant, maybe a screen to Bailey, something like that. Just a quick hitter, quick out.
I want to go with a bit of a tight end. H-back here to the right. Handoff up the middle. Little bit of room, but not much there for Love. And he maybe got a yard on the play to bring up 3rd down and 19. Made one guy miss, couldn't make the next 5 miss.
Short game, 3rd down and 20.
Not many plays you can draw up here in the 3rd down and 19. Don't have the play clocks on, so we don't know what exactly we have on the play clock.
Just got to watch the back man's hand, but I don't even see him counting
he's
down.
not even counting, yeah. Spread formation again here for the Eagles. Stoll, straight drop back. Rolling out to his left.
Nothing
and he's going to get brought down. Good defense there by the Hornets. That's going to be Colston Ringer, the junior, comes up with the sack. Loss of about 1 there for the Eagles, and more than likely punt unit going to come on here for Summertown.
4th down and 21.
Back to punt this one will be Bradley Hoffman. Good crowd here on both sides.
I say Huntland's had
Maybe the only time you get to see Loretta and Summertown fans sharing the section.
Kimmons there fields it close to the 50 to try to take a big hop, but the official's going to mark it right at the 50-yard line. So that's where the Hornets will take over 1st down and 10. Scored a 2-play, 28-yard drive on their previous possession. First drive, they got a 1st down, but had the punt after that. So good field position here for Huntland on their 3rd drive of the game. 4:45 remaining on the 1st quarter clock. As Evan Keller, the senior quarterback, make his way to the huddle.
Good thing is Kimmon's not in on this play, so you don't worry as much about the deep threat as he just came off the field.
It's been a busy man, fielding punts, kickoffs, playing defense. Going to be a counter here to the left. And Huntland, I believe, is going to get very close to the 1st down marker. B.J. Summers, the junior running back.
I think he's going to be just shy of it, but it's going to be very close.
Yeah, about a yard short of. Bring up 2nd down and 9 here for the Hornets. Those of you just tuning in, Huntland in their all-white uniforms. Summertown wearing blue tops, gray pants, white helmets. Huntland wearing blue helmets. As Keller will go under center. Same wing T formation. Now going to roll out to his right. Does have an open receiver, and he hits him. Can get the 1st down and more.
Wow.
Makes a couple guys miss. Makes another guy miss. And he's going to take that one to the 25-yard line. Trace Kilpatrick, senior wideout, made about 5 guys miss and picks up a 1st down for Huntland.
Boy, that looked good if you're a Huntland fan. Yeah. That didn't look good if you're a Summertown fan.
Ooh, that's you don't see many kids that can make those type of plays, guys.
No, I just needed Chris Berman sound effect with it.
Actually got down to the 20-yard line, so it'll be 1st down and 10. Into the red zone now are the Hornets. Clock rolling, 3:25 remaining here in the 1st. New quarterback into the game will be Grant Jennigan, the sophomore. He'll hand off here to the right side, got a big hole. Cuts up and he fumbles the ball. Ty Bryant's going to pick it up at the 6. He's now going to go to the other side and gets brought down at about the 7. So each side here is at a turnover. Unfortunate there for the Hornets. It was Jaron Kinlow. Looked like he was going to pick up a 1st down and more, fumbled it away, and could be a good break here for Summertown.
Yeah, and if you're Summertown, you want to take advantage of it because you just forced a turnover right there. And then, you got 2 minutes and 58 seconds left in this 1st quarter. You just want to make up some yards and put yourself in a better position to go into the 2nd quarter.
Better yet, just put together a good drive and find a way to put some points on the board.
I mean, the only positive, I think, a 1-yard gain is about the only positive Summertown.
He's going to stumble his way just shy of Huntland territory. That's Kanan Kingler, But we do have a penalty flag on the play.
Looks like it's going back. Everybody's pointing.
Legal man downfield, and that will bring it back on what was their biggest gain of the day, and a beautifully thrown ball by Stoll right into the hands of Klingon. And another penalty will negate another Summertown big gain.
Yeah, I don't know who the legal man was.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do fundraisers and custom designed apparel and so much more. Call today, 931-201-2961, or come see us at our new shop located at 26 Ingram Road in Leoma. Remember, HD Ink for the look you want.
This is the X Sports Network.
And Stoll calls his own number there, and now we got a penalty flag coming in from the opposite sideline. Stoll got back close to the original line of scrimmage.
If this is on Summertown, I think that's 4 flags that's been thrown in the game, and all 4 will be on Summertown.
Personal foul, face mask, and
So
that's
that'll be
going
on
against Huntland.
Personal foul, face mask is the
So break there for Summertown after having a legal man downfield and negated a big play.
Getting an automatic first down.
Yeah, it's going to help him out there a bunch.
The Eagles ball will be spotted at the 40-yard line.
So this will be spotted at the 40. Summertown putting a drive on a drive started about the 8-yard line after a fumble. Spread formation again here for the Eagles. Got Miles Green to Stoll's right. Straight drop back. Here comes pressure, and he gets out of it. Now cuts up the field, and he's going to try to pick up some more. He makes it to the 45, down to the 47.
Kept waiting to see a holding flag on that many cutbacks, but none called.
It's going to be 2 yards short, I believe. Yeah.
And making the best out of nothing. He got pressure immediately on his right side there from Tyler Archer, junior defensive end. 2nd down and 8 coming up here for Summertown. Trying to equalize Huntland at 2nd down and 8.
Takes it down to the 29-yard line.
10:30 remaining here in the game, I guess you could say, a half between these two. So they'll play 2 quarters, and we got Loretto and Richland coming up next.
Man, we're 1 week away.
Yeah. Hendrick Stagg Stadium's where Summertown will be against Lawrence County on next Friday. Stoll and penalty flag, and they were going deep and had
had a touchdown.
Had Jeffrey Stoll.
It's going to be
false start here
on
against Summertown. That will be their 4th penalty of the game. He had his guy beat too on that throw down the right side.
You know, the interception you can be okay with. It's a good pass. Just went through the hands of a receiver, but Summertown's piled up a lot of penalties here in basically a quarter, AJ. Because we're just barely into this second. I think that's their 5th already.
But, hey, we talked about it last night, Clint. It's good to get those penalties out of the way, like learn from it today and get the bad stuff out of the way and get ready for next week.
2nd down and 13 now for the Eagles. They hand off to Green again. Makes a couple guys miss, but get it down to about the 30. So that's about a 4-yard pickup to bring up a 3rd down and 9. Actually going to say he went to the 32, so it'll be 3rd down and 11.
Like a pickup of 2 brings 3rd down and 11.
Definitely in this situation, probably 4-down territory for both guys.
I think so, especially in the Jamboree.
9:25 remaining here in the quarter. McCroy back in the game and running back for Summertown. Motion coming up from Bryant. Now they got an open McCroy, and he wasn't looking.
See it.
Well, if he had, I don't know that he could have caught it. It's a good play call.
Yeah.
He was wide open.
Yeah. So
I wonder if McCrory was actually blocking, thinking that Bryant was getting that handoff out in motion.
Offense will stay on the field here. 4th down, 11, 9:02 remaining. Same formation, H-back to the right, 2 receivers to the left. McCroy stays in at running back. And they'll hand it off to McCroy. And guys, he's going to get very close to the first down.
Don't think he's there.
Actually, I think he might have it, guys. Yeah, they're going to give it to him. That's a first down. 11-yard pickup. And the freshman picks it up, and the drive will stay alive.
4th and 11. Hand it off to a freshman.
Yeah.
Hey.
That's good blocking up front there by the offensive line. He had to make a couple guys miss to pick up those 11.5 yards.
Well, he's had a game so far, hasn't he, McCrory?
It's another handoff, and that time kind of got tripped up a bit. Take it down to about the 17-yard line for a pickup of 4 or 3. 2nd down and 6 coming up here for the Eagles. Now they would like at some point to throw it up to the big receiver Jeffrey Stoll. But he's guarded on the outside there by LaShawn Kimmons, who has a touchdown catch of his own.
I think it's a little mismatched Bryant right there on that. And Bryant's probably going to get tagged with holding. No, they didn't call it.
Stoll gets it down to the 10. That's enough for a first down. Calls his own number on the read option. Another first down, bring up 1st down and goal from the 9.
Not a good sign. Ty Bryant coming off with his right arm just hanging to the ground.
Hope everything's okay there. First and goal from the 9. Kind of breaking out that same formation with the H-back. Hand off to McCroy. And he tries to run over a couple Hornets plus one of his own offensive linemen. Picks up about 2. 2nd and goal now from the 7.
Going to get a timeout by Summertown.
Yeah, Summertown here will call a timeout. While that goes down, we'll take a short break here on the X Sports Network.
What really matters during the ball game, so the call didn't go your way. Now what are you going to do? How are you going to respond? Right after Paul said, rejoice in the Lord always, and again I say rejoice in Philippians 4 and verse 4, he said in verse 5, let your reasonableness be known to everyone. Other translations say gentleness. Other translations say big-heartedness. The idea is do unto others as you'd have them do unto you. Respond in a way you would want others to respond to you. And that message brought to you by your friends at the Leoma Church of Christ.
This is the X Sports Network.
And back here at the Loretto Jamboree, Summertown burns his first timeout with 7:18 remaining here. And their side of the Jamboree have a 2nd and goal from the Hornets 7. So a drive that started at their own 7 has made its way all the way across the field here with the chance to get on the board.
Stoll kind of doing it himself right now with Green, big run by Green, but the freshman, I tell you what, Croy, he kid's grown up a lot today.
Logan Love now in the backfield beside Stoll. Stoll lobbed this one up here for his brother, makes the catch, and it will be an Eagle touchdown. They tried to hit him earlier for a touchdown that time, got the mismatch, took advantage of it. Guys, we are tied up at 6 with 7:12 remaining. Now on to kick this one away will be Bradley Hoffman, the sophomore. To hold it will be Ethan Couch.
Mar Young in the house. Here to watch his little brother.
And boom. up and through, and that will give Summertown a 7-6 lead here with 6:57 remaining here in the Jamboree. With that, we'll take a break here on the X Sports Network.
Employee Resources Credit Union is an easy solution to banking, offering a personal, simple, yet modern way to bank. When you bank with ERCU, you are a shareholder, meaning you own a piece of the pie. And we make it easy with the convenience of digital banking, with service you won't find at another financial institution, including low to zero fees and incredible rates. We have the technology you need with the personal service you deserve, right here in your own neighborhood. Employee Resources Credit Union, not for profit, for service.
AJ Good goes the distance for local sports on the X Sports Network.
Coach, including Alabama. Back here, we're talking trash about Nick Saban that time, I promise.
Right.
Got a lot of heat about that. I'm just pointing out that in all of Nick Saban's losses, special teams has been an issue because they don't get blown out.
No.
They just miss kicks or give up, kick returns for touchdowns off of missed kicks.
Well, now listen, I am a Tennessee fan, and it's hard to rub it in because we've only won once. But I don't know why you didn't hand the ball off 3 or 4 times against Tennessee at the end to try to get a little closer field goal range. I believe you would have won the ball game. At least leave the clock where Tennessee didn't have a chance to march down and win it.
Hey,
that's on coaching to me.
5 stars everywhere except for the kicker. Summertown turned a turnover into a touchdown. They lead 7-6 here with under 7 minutes left to play on their side of the Jamboree. Sean Kimmons makes the catch. There won't be any returns here on kickoff, so they will take over 1st and 10 from their own 30. So, guys, the story has been turnovers. Each side's been able to turn a turnover in the points. Huntland turned theirs into 6. Summertown turned theirs into 7.
Looks like Ty Bryan as well. He's out. He's got his pads off, and he's holding that right shoulder. So I hope that's not anything serious before week 1 starts. Yeah. You got plenty of time left if you're Summertown. Get you another turnover. Let's see if we can get some more offense going.
Got a new quarterback in, new set of players, and good tackle out there on the left side. Jake Pettis, freshman, coming up with the tackle. Made the tackle on Julius Miller, another freshman.
He must get the speed from his mother because there's no way Will's making that tackle.
I did see Big Poppy in the house earlier today.
He's right down there below us.
Wonder if he can hear us from up here.
He'll go back and listen. We know he will. 2nd down and 7 coming up here for the Hornets.
Almost a victory formation, but now going in motion on the pitch out.
Just bobbles it.
Oh, what a great tackle there. Eli Schaefer, the freshman, makes a play. I think we got freshmen for both sides coming in here for each team.
Boy, I'm telling you what, Clint, this freshman group is looking good for Summertown today.
Yeah, Brooklyn Reynolds on the carry there, so loss of 1. We'll bring up 3rd down and 8 here for Huntland.
Got a little cousin back in the safety position, Caleb Powell, another freshman.
Third down and 8 coming up here for the Hornets. And another wing T formation here. Handoff. And what a great play again there, Eli Schaefer.
I thought he'd come up with a football there for a minute, AJ.
Sprints through, makes the tackle, and looks like Huntland might be putting the punt team back on the field, and they will. So 5:10 remaining here, and they're part of the Jamboree. Looks like we got second teamers, freshmen, a lot of young guys on the field for both sides. As Graham Morris will punt it away here for Huntland. Kick is on it. That's a really good kick. Jake Pettis is going to field it at the 25, and that's where the Eagles will take her 1st and 10. 4:49 remaining here in the Summertown Jamboree here with Huntland.
So he's probably going to give Probably going to give this freshman group, younger kids, an offensive series here.
First and 10 from the 25 here for Summertown.
I want to give a big shout out to former Lady Eagles basketball coach, Coach Craig McGill, who also coached at Huntland. Says he's watching us.
All right. Glad to have everyone here. We apologize for any technical issues we're having, and just like the players on the field, well,
we're getting our kinks worked out.
We got some kinks to work out as well, so bear with us here. We're trying our best to get it all figured out. It is really hot, and
ever since Kevin learned he had a flat tire, it's just all went to pot. You know it. He's going to worry about that for a while.
Which time?
And almost a missed handoff, and going nowhere on the play was Caleb Powell. Luke Yarborough on the stop there for Huntland, and he'll lose 2.
I thought Yarborough got a hold of his face mask there just because of my angle, but
yeah, just on the shoulder pads there. Yeah, got a lot of youngsters on the field. At quarterback's Eli Schaefer for Summertown. One thing we know, guys, heat and equipment does not get along well at all.
No.
Which is why if you walk into our studio or any studio across the country, it's very cold.
Right.
For a reason. So Schaefer, a quarterback. And I believe we're going to have a false start here called against Summertown. See Richland and Loretto warming up here. Down, got Loretto warming up in the field behind us. Richland beside the away stands.
How many penalties is that now for some time? I believe 6?
5 or 6.
5 or 6, something like that.
Summertown will open up Hendrick Stagg Stadium next week. So they will take on Lawrence County. Huntland will take on Whitwell in week 1. Second down and 17 coming up here for the Eagles. Be Schaefer calling his own number this time. Gets it to the 20. Not much going after that. We'll bring up a 3rd and long here for Summertown.
Boy, they fooled me.
Will be a 3rd down and 15 for.
That's just one of those bad luck where didn't matter who kept it. If he handed it off or he kept it, there was nothing there.
No, you're going to get a 2-yard gain any way you look at it, no matter who took the ball. Schaefer out of the shotgun. A handoff. He's got some good blocking.
Powell, good cut by Powell.
And Powell's still going. He's got room. Breaks a tackle. He's in the clear. He's got one guy to beat. Doesn't beat him, but gets it down to the 7-yard line.
That's my kinfolk right there.
I believe that's the 3rd time in this game Summertown has turned a 3rd and 4th and long into a big game.
Powell had 2 really good cutbacks right there.
He's going to be on the 6-yard line.
Yeah,
that's
first
good
to goal
position.
from the
Now he's
6.
got to come over here and get some oxygen.
Yeah.
What a good run there. All right, liking what we're seeing out of this offense from the youngsters and the varsity guys. Schaefer, another handoff. He's got some room, and he'll get it very close.
Just short.
Number 13, Max Dillard. Good basketball player, good baseball player, and picks up 5 there to make it 2nd down and goal from the 1 for Summertown.
I believe Max Dillard played in the Southeast Regional Tournament for Lawrence County this past few weeks.
Sure did.
He had a good season, too.
2nd down and goal from the 1. Minute 50 left here, and Jamboree side for Summertown. Dillard and walks into the end zone. That will be a Summertown touchdown. And that will make it 13-6. Extra point. Make it a 1-score plus 2 game here for the Eagles.
Tell you, like what you saw out of that freshman group right there.
You know, on that big play, got some good blocking downfield. Got those pulling guards there on that play that got downfield and made a couple good blocks. And can't do the math off the top of my head. I know it was, 70-plus yard run
At
there?
least. It was 3rd and 15 from, I think, around the 15, maybe the 20.
Hoffman on for the extra point. High snap. Try. And can't do anything with that when no one's trying.
Yep.
So no good on the point after. So it'll be 13-6 here at Summertown. Minute 45 remaining. And while we change possessions, we'll take a short break here on the X Sports Network.
Hey everyone, this is Landon Saunders.
And this is Nate Patterson with Cloud9 Fiber.
We're excited to finally be able to offer Lawrenceburg our blazing fast, reliable, and affordable fiber internet services.
If you're looking for a more reliable and more affordable provider, we at Cloud9 Fiber have you covered.
Plans start at $50 a month, and we can offer up to a gigabit to your home or business.
We are excited to be able to offer your first month of service entirely free. We encourage you to sign up on cloud9fiber.com or by calling 931-201-9098 so we can help you make the switch today.
This is the X Sports Network.
And back here at the Loretto Jamboree, Summertown, couple big plays. Another touchdown. Max Dillard punched it in from a yard out. Extra point no good. Eagles leading Huntland 13-6, minute 45 remaining on their side of the Jamboree. After that will be Richland and Loretto. They will get going at sometime around 7 o'clock, probably a little bit after. So Summertown back-to-back drives, turning the touchdowns. After a turnover led to a Huntland touchdown, Summertown offense has come alive after that. Youngsters on the field having to get their kickoff team here straightened out. Be no return here by Huntland. So Hoffman will kick this one away. End over and kick. And Kimmons, actually, that's going to roll in the end zone.
All the way to the end zone.
Good kick.
Yeah, they will take over first down and 10 from their own 30, even though in game situation they take over from the 25. So Huntland going to try to answer down a touchdown, 13-6. Do have their young guys in the game. Don't know if they want to break out the 2-minute drill here in the Jamboree with your JV guys.
Why not? Let them go.
Yeah, let's try it.
Play some Johnny Manziel football out
right.
there. Johnny
Have you
football?
watched that?
Oh, yeah.
I just watched it the other day.
So much for the wanting to leave behind the frat boy life when they're showing shots of him living the frat boy life.
Right.
I just can't get over he can't function. He can't do anything.
Mm-hmm.
Like, looks like he's doing just fine. Handoff over the right side.
I like how they just openly admitted on the documentary that I just send all the money I was making to my granddad, and then he would just write me checks.
Yeah, that's the textbook definition of money laundering.
Right.
Julius Miller picks up 6 there for Huntland to make it 2nd and 4. Yeah. I love how they conveniently missed the point that he originally committed to Oregon to make it sound like that A&M was the only school that recruited
Right.
him. Yeah, just like any of those untold documentaries. A lot of that's been told. You're just hearing what could be lies from the people they're talking about. Fumbled snap here. They're going to throw this one up. That's going to be intercepted. Mason Bryant comes up with it. And he might have a chance to go. Good blocking downfield. Bryant's got the angle. We do have a penalty flag.
Yeah, we're going to get a hold, and I'm pretty sure I couldn't believe it didn't get called earlier.
Yeah.
There's more than one. So
That's going to take away a pick 6. Somebody got body slammed at about the 24-yard line. No one
Bad
really
thing was they were so far behind the play, it was so unnecessary, but those are freshmen.
Yeah, I saw the guys' feet go up and get slammed down. Second turnover by Huntland. Previous one was a fumble when they were driving. So 52 seconds left here for Summertown. They're calling something against Huntland.
They call it against Huntland.
Okay.
That's a pick 6.
It's going to result
touchdown's
in a touchdown.
good, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that was called against Huntland. I guess something extracurricular happened.
Something may have happened. Should have been called against Huntland, but there should have been 2 holding calls against Summertown for sure on that.
So I'll make it 19-6 here for Summertown. 2 turnovers. 2 turnovers executed in the points. So 19-6 is the lead. 52 seconds remaining. Hoffman on to attempt the extra point. And the kick is up, and that kick right down the middle. It's good. 20-6 here is the lead, a 2-touchdown lead, 52 seconds remaining. We'll just keep it here for the duration of this Jamboree. As guys,
you saw some good things. You saw some good things out of the varsity. You saw some really good things out of the freshman bunch. But I like how they kind of stayed the course. They kind of started holding their blocks a little longer. Everything they were doing just looked a little bit out of sync those first couple of series, whether it was a half a step too early or half a step too late in motion that just screwed the timing off of everything on every gap run they tried to do or every delay. And they got a little bit better and better at it. Got to give a lot of props to the freshman there, McCroy. Goodness. Caden McCroy, he's had a heck of a Jamboree.
You look at what Schaefer and Dillard did on that drive going down the field. Then you had another one, Michaela Powell, another freshman at that big run.
And we talked about, Clint, we talked about this last night. You know, early in the game, there were some mistakes being made by both teams, and you saw in this game as well. You know, this is their first, it's not official game, but still it's their first time seeing the field against actual opponents that they're going to see at this level. So, you know, getting those nerves and kind of jitters out right now is good.
So he took the penalty on the kickoff, and he'll kick it from the 45, even though they'll bring the ball out to the 30.
Let's see an onside kick.
Yeah.
I mean,
catch him off
kick,
guard.
He kicked it to the end zone.
Yeah. Pull a Dabo against, Alabama fans think we hate him already as it is. You know,
I do. But, I mean, I don't run the show either.
Well, this is all revenge for Dusty thinking Aaron Rodgers is going to be an MVP.
Are you and he took them going to the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
the
Jets Eagles in the Super Bowl.
I got a better chance of getting pregnant.
Oh man. Oh man.
I don't know what Dusty's been smoking.
I don't know either. He's been drinking. He's drinking the Browns and the Jets Kool-Aid.
There's something wrong with drinking water up in Columbia, I guess. I don't know.
We've had a bunch of bowl predictions last night and then also in the previous shows for NFL season. Good tackle.
Handoff up the middle. About a 6-yard gain for Luke Yarbrough, the freshman.
They get one more play off. It's a good start for Summertown.
Yeah. Max Diller with the tackle, I believe it was for Summertown.
It's Parker Schultz under center here for Huntland. They're definitely going to give him at least one more in, trying to get some guys on and off the field.
Come on, big man. Make it off. Come on.
You got it.
Come on. There you go.
It's like the yellow light. You got to beat it right at the last moment. Yarbrough, another carry. He's got the first down and a little bit more. Takes it to the 45.
New quarterback in, Parker Schultz.
Stops the clock at 15 seconds. I don't know if Huntland's going to try to get another play in. And I don't think they will.
Well, if they're going to, they better hurry up and get on it. I think they're going to just...
No, there's no way. They're just... No. That's it.
And that will do it. So Summertown comes away with a 20-6 win here in the Jamboree. So, guys, what are your final thoughts here on the Summertown performance?
I mean, Summertown, especially their varsity, you're going up against Lawrence County and some bigger squads, you're going to be overmatched. But I like the adjustments that were made. It's good throws by Stoll. You know, the first throw he made of the game just went right through his receiver's hands. Or who knows? Owen may not score.
Yeah.
So, you know, I saw things you can definitely build on. I hope Ty Bryant's okay. He after he came off field with that shoulder kind of hanging down, he never went back in. But like I said, there's a lot of high expectations of this freshman bunch and the middle school bunch. But if you're one of these upperclassmen, you finally get. I asked Ty the other day. Me and his dad are real good friends. And I said, well, how is everything? He said, I'm just glad we got a coach, and he seems to really like him. So, that can change a lot of things. So it's going to be interesting to see what they do, especially in region play.
Yeah, it's a new region. You're adding Lewis County to the bunch, even though Summertown was already playing Lewis County. But you add them, you add Waverly, a really good program. You know what you got out of Loretto, you know what you got out of Mount Pleasant. If you find a way to pick up a few wins in the region and some wins out of the region, you might find yourself in the playoff position.
That's right. You just want to, and like you said, we've got a coach. Talking to Coach Winfrey, I feel like he wants to be here, and I think, as we'd said, he's excited to build a program. And that's the case. Summertown's only been in existence football-wise about 7-8 years.
Yeah.
And you've had about 3 teams that made some runs, but no consistency. It drops off, and then you'll have those 1 to 2 win years. I think he's trying to get something where you have something you can count on, and little kids want to be a part of. And I think that's what they need.
Well, coming up next here, guys, will be Richland and Loretto. Had a really good game a year ago. Have already scrimmaged each other once. So that'll be coming up here in a few minutes on the X Sports Network.
This is the X Sports Network.